YouTube, how's everybody doing out there today? We're in another car driving. Guessing you guys probably know where we're going. We're actually going to the dyno again, which is fun. We love going to the dyno. We love seeing horsepower numbers and stuff. So that's what we're doing right now, guys. We're heading to the dyno down to Keith's fuck. We're heading to the dyno down to Keith's pit stop in Gettysburg, PA, with this customer's car. This, which is what we're in right now, is a beautiful, beautiful red 2016 Camaro SS with an LT1 engine in it. Beautiful, beautiful car. Love the thing. I like it. It's great. I love this car. This car is awesome. It is an automatic, which is even cooler, honestly. I don't have to shift. Woo! Hands-free. It is an 8-speed transmission, which is cool. Basically what we're doing, we're going to the dyno. We're going to get numbers. This thing is 100% completely stock. Not one single mod done to it. It has, I think when I looked at the odometer last, it has a little over 1,600 miles on this thing, which is not very many miles at all. But this guy wants a pre-dyno and a post-dyno of the mods, after the mods and stuff like that, so that's what we're going to do for him. Because we're just awesome like that, guys. Right, Hunter? Yep. This is Hunter, guys. One of my buddies. One of my road tripping guys right here. My buddy Hunter. Oh, the sun's coming out. This is awesome. Little wet this morning, but it actually is drying up now, which is very, very nice, actually. Because I don't like driving customers' cars in the rain and stuff like that if I don't really have to. So, luckily, before we left the shop today, it was dried out pretty good on the highway, so that is awesome. Got some other very, very good news. I finally hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, which makes me extremely happy and extremely motivated to keep going and making these awesome videos for you guys. And to be honest with everybody out there, you know, I really have to thank Mike and Nick. And obviously you guys who know who Mike and Nick are, you know, Mike is Street Speed 717 on YouTube. Nick is Guitar Mageddon ZL1 on YouTube. You know, if it wasn't for those two guys, I wouldn't be doing these videos. I would have never had any motivation or any desire to start a YouTube channel, or I actually had a YouTube channel years ago that I had little videos on, which some of you guys have actually commented on from back then, which is awesome as well. But I just never utilized it. I never really, you know, took it to its full potential, as I am doing now, obviously. And actually using it and promoting my company with the videos that we're doing and stuff, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I hit 10,000 subscribers, and I have really nobody to thank other than Nick and Mike. Really, I mean, they really did me a solid, guys. They really did me a solid. They did a lot with helping to promote the shop. Obviously, you know, with me working on you know, Nick's ZL1, as you know, with all the mods we did that, and working on Mike's Corvette as well. You know, they promoted me there. They've shared posts and talked about me a lot, which is awesome, and pretty much motivated me to start the YouTube and get into it and start actually making quality videos, and, you know, going through the editing process and the uploading process and the GoPro process and, you know, all that fun stuff. So I really want to give those guys a huge shout out and a huge thanks. They made a huge difference in not only my life, but in the business's life as well, which is awesome.
The 4 cylinders thing sucks.
Yeah. So let me tell you about this customer that owns this vehicle. His name is Rob. What's up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? This is your shout out. He lives up in New York. He lives in a place called Croton on Hudson, I think. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, let me know, Rob. I'm sorry. I'm not from New York. I'm from PA. But basically he lives essentially right on the Hudson River, it looks like. A very nice community that he lives in when we drove up there to pick up the car for him and everything. Extremely awesome guy. He gave me these candy apples, which I kid you not, were like this big. This freaking big. I kid you not. They were huge. Like, I'm afraid to eat them. Like, they're too much. and stuff. So I thank him for that. Thank you, Rob. Thank you very much for giving me those apples and stuff. That was pretty cool. It's always nice meeting customers like that and actually interacting with customers and stuff. But this customer had some demands for his vehicle, which, you know, we here at the shop are gonna, you know, do for him. The first demand that he had, I wouldn't really call it a demand, I'd say more of a request. The first request that he had was the transmission in this thing does not shift firm enough for him. He wanted it to shift a lot better, and I told him, I was like, that's not a problem. You know, we can do that. We can make that happen. So the transmission is going to be tuned in this thing, along with the engine, obviously, after all the mods are done. The other thing he wants done is the AFM DOD taken out of here in the ECU and just deactivated. That way it doesn't turn on anymore. He really does not like the V8 to 4-cylinder transition. I'll be honest with you, after driving it, I don't like it either. You can tell, like, if you're driving, you can hear the thing just kind of dog down. You can hear the 4 cylinders kick in. It sucks. It's not cool at all. Like, it blows donkey peanut. It sucks. Children, yes. So children watch these videos, I'm sorry. It does. It just really sucks. I don't like it. And basically what it is displacement on demand, active fuel management. And basically what it does is when you're on highway speeds at a certain mile per hour, certain RPM, and you're just cruising along, what will happen is it'll shut down 4 cylinders of the V8 motor. Which is, this guy's watching me vlog. Hi, guy. He probably knows who I am. I don't know. So what it'll do is it'll basically shut down 4 cylinders of the engine. So you're only running on 4 cylinders as you're going down the highway. And the main purpose of a DOD in these cars is gas mileage, just so you can get better gas mileage on the highway. In my eyes, it's ridiculous. Like, you bought a V8 for a reason, people. You buy a V8 because you want the power. You want the excitement of driving a V8 car. Nobody buys a V8 for gas mileage. Who the hell buys a V8 for gas mileage? Not me, not you guys, not you. Do you buy a V8 for gas mileage?
Heck no.
There you go. So why put it in these things? You want a 4-cylinder Camaro or a 4-cylinder Mustang or a 4-cylinder whatever, Corvette?
You want a 4-cylinder vehicle? Buy a motorcycle.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want 4 cylinders. Yeah, do that. Then you get better gas mileage than everybody out there, basically. But yeah, I mean, if people wanted that, they should have made 4-cylinder vehicles in that trim, and just as a cheaper option. But you know, you buy a V8 because you want a V8. You want that sound, you want that muscle, you want that excitement of driving a high horsepower, crazy, torquey car. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you at the dyno. Alright guys, we're here with the Camaro SS, getting ready to put it on the dyno in a few minutes here. See what this thing puts down, completely stock, 100% completely stock, not a thing done to it. So we're gonna get her on here and see what she puts down. Should be very interesting. Like I said, it's a brand new 2016 SS automatic, so hope you guys enjoy.
about 1-to-1 on my gauge.
Well, what gear was it?
4th.
378. 387 for horsepower. What was the torque?
Torque is 409.
409 torque. So 387, 409 torque on the first pull.
Yeah.
$393, $410. Alright guys, there you got it. 396 horsepower, 414 foot-pounds of torque at the rear tires. Not this crank bullshit, but at the rear tires, okay? Through an automatic transmission, completely 100% stock tune on this car. That's freaking awesome, man. I think that's great numbers, considering these are supposed to have, I think, like 450 crank. That's pretty good numbers. I'll give you an idea of the list of mods that we're doing to this car. We're actually heading back to the shop at this point to start ripping her apart. But this particular vehicle is getting a rotofab coater intake. We're putting a set of long tubes 1 7/8 Cook's headers on here with catted connection pipes. This individual did not want a loud car. He wanted something that was, you know, sounding good still, but wasn't obnoxiously opened up loud, because he lives in a different, you know, nice neighborhood, and he doesn't want to wake neighbors up at, you know, 6 o'clock in the morning when he goes to work and stuff. So he chose to go with the catted connection pipes. I actually just got off the phone with this gentleman, and we decided that we're going to put some sort of a catback setup on this vehicle as well, considering this stock catback is so restrictive, and the muffler on this thing probably weighs 100 freaking pounds. So once I get back to the shop, I'm going to look up some information on the best catback for this vehicle as well. So we will be doing a catback. We are also doing a custom ported and polished throttle body for this vehicle. What else are we doing? We're doing a catch can from Elite Engineering. Very good company. They make extremely nice catch cans for pretty much all the vehicles out there. I really like them a lot. And then last but not least, we're going to be putting on the brand new MSD, I think they call it Air Force or whatever, intake manifold on this vehicle as well. We're going to be going in and porting it out a little bit and seeing what kind of gains we get from that intake after porting and stuff of that nature. So we're hoping we will be in the high 400 range on horsepower and torque with this vehicle once all the things are done, the tune's done, all the torque management's taken out of it, all that funny stuff that is not needed anymore. So, man, that was a lot of stuff, guys. That was a lot of stuff. And one other thing, I think I was talking before, I get sidetracked all the time, guys. And I think before, when we were driving to the dyno, before we got the dyno and to the dyno and numbers and everything, I was talking about how I reached my 10,000 subscriber mark, which, like I was saying before, makes me extremely happy. So, as of right now, from this day forward, like I've told you guys before in other videos, when I hit that 10,000 subscriber mark, I was going to open up a P.O. box. I will be doing that today. I'm actually going there right now to do that. And then this video in the description, and then every description after this, obviously every description that I have in all my other future videos will have the P.O. box address in the description. So feel free to send me posters or letters or pictures of your vehicles, stuff of that nature. Maybe I'll make some sort of shop collage where people will, you know, I can put up, I can't see on my rear mirror, where people, you know, I can have people's cars up on the wall or something. Instead of having like banners, I could have customers, you know, posters or something, or who knows, whatever you guys want to send, we'll find something to do with it. So that P.O. box will be in the description from here on out. Feel free to go ahead and send whatever you'd like to send. But other than that, I think we're good to go. I think you guys have all the information on the car. You know what the horsepower is now on a stock 2016 LT1 Camaro SS. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if this is your first time visiting me and enjoying what you've just seen. Facebook, Diablo Formula Racing. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Please go hit that shit up. Deuces. Bye. Alright guys, just got out of the post office. Just so you guys know, P.O. Box 303, Leola, Pennsylvania, Leola 17540. Have fun.
Deuces.